So Jimmer Fredette has been bought out by the Sacramento Kings. He was born in 1989. Amazing to think that because I'm older than him. Odd to think that. So as we all know, Jimmer Fredette had a fantastic, stellar college career at Brigham Young University. He was drafted number 10 overall just a few years ago. And if you go back and watch those highlights of when he was at BYU, the man simply took over a kid, you could say, simply took over a game. The confidence that I saw in his game and his jump shots and pulling up from 30, 32, 33 feet and hitting them, daggers against teams like San Diego State. He destroyed Gonzaga in the NCAA tournament. I mean, New Mexico, he beat up on some good teams. And now his NBA career has been anything but stellar. He has been on the back end of rotations. But here's the one thing that the Kings offered to other teams that are pursuing him now when he's available on Saturday, is that he is a fine teammate, he listens to coaches, and he just gets it, which is great to hear if you are Jimmer Fredette. So now the two teams that are interested in Jimmer Fredette's services are the Cavs, the lowly Cleveland Cavaliers, who are probably going to have to get rid of Luol Deng. The trade deadline is passed. They're not keeping him after this year. And the Chicago Bulls, who of course traded Luol Deng to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So here's a few notes from Casey Johnson, and then we'll get into my take. If Fredette clears waivers as expected Saturday, the Bulls are hopeful to sign him to a prorated portion of the veteran's minimum. TNT's David Aldridge reported Fredette is, quote, strongly leaning, end quote, toward joining the Bulls. The biggest takeaway is that the Bulls' actions indicate they're confident that performing bonuses in contracts such as Taj Gibson's and Joakim Noah's, won't all be met and thus can sign a player without exceeding the luxury tax. The Bulls, meanwhile, made a run for former Pacers guard / small forward Danny Granger when he was traded to the Philadelphia 76ers, and then they pretty much bought him out, and now he is going to the Clippers. Solid move for Danny Granger, by the way. Very solid move. And they also pursued Caron Butler, who is probably going to go to the Oklahoma City Thunder. That is also a stellar pickup for the Thunder. So here's the thing with Fredette. Yes, his defensive skills are subpar. He is undersized at just 6'2". For a guy who, in the NBA, you kind of got to learn how to defend a little better. His defense, as we all know, is poor. But if he can not muster it up, if he can finally get the coaching that he needs to give him this confidence once again, have those coaches say to him, you know what, if you think that you can hit it from anywhere on the court, you do it. Because that's game-changing ability. His field goal percentages, granted in limited time, are not bad. 49% from three, 56% off catch and shoot. You know who he reminds me of? Rip Hamilton, except he shoots threes much better, far better. You instill the confidence in him, a la DJ Augustine when he came over, former Texas guard who we all thought was going to be very good. He comes over to the Bulls, and he's starting and he's playing great. They're all buying into Tom Thibodeau's system. Jimmer Fredette is leaning towards the Bulls, because of Tom Thibodeau's system. Instill the confidence in him, regain that confidence once more, and have him be a game changer for you. The Bulls are in the playoffs right now. Amazing to think that. I thought they should have tanked. I still think they should. But they're in the playoffs. Can he be the game changer? You instill the confidence, I think he could.